Hey, it's TCG guy here, and I am late. I actually meant to upload this video maybe yesterday afternoon, but kind of just fell asleep. I mean, I'm kind of sitting in my bed. It's the place where I go to fall asleep. So, oh no, kind of finished the duel disc. Yeah, it's not exactly finished all the way. You can kind of tell it's all raggedy. But that's kind of that's kind of part of it. Actually, not done coloring it. Actually, decorating stuff. That's the only reason why I'm not really done. This is one part not colored. No, not really. But actually, this works way better than I thought it would. I'm gonna angle the camera a little bit farther. Well, it works actually better than I thought it did. Like, it's only based off the Arc 5 duel disc. It's not actually supposed to be the Arc 5 duel disc, but it's as close as I've been able to make it. I mean, it's closer than Zexo duel disc was when I made that. And that was pretty close. Well, make-wise. I'm just gonna put it on my wrist to show. This is actually a lot easier to fall on my wrist than most other duel discs that I've created. Because all I have to do is push this up against my chest and strap it around. Then, as a precaution, because I speak from experience here, I have a second strap that goes over it, so it doesn't just come apart. That happens when you make stuff that goes around your wrist out of cardboard and Velcro. I have a heater right on my leg. Kinda hurts. Alright then. It's time to do it. This part will most likely be edited out because this actually takes a second. Bam. And voila. Duel is complete. And it actually works. Believe it or not. It's the Beyblade box. Yeah, Beyblade. Comes in handy, especially when you get a whole stadium in a box. I actually have the deck box that slides out right here. Put it back in the slide just to show you. It's not like it's not how they had it in Arc 5, but it works. There's an extra deck box which opens. You get out your cards. That works too. I'd like to have this slid in case I do any odd or invasive movements. You know how people are when they're like, yeah. Alright. Continuing with the draw cards relatively easy. And if you notice, it's actually wider. Although I doubt you'd notice because you don't really see it through the internet. This kind of doesn't really bend the way I want it, but it'll bend after I color this back part. So when you actually duel, although what you see is a completely black, somewhat very shiny surface, you draw your cards, 5 cards, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See what you can do. What's up with this is that it is completely black, but it also works slots. So it actually has slots in the plastic, so you can push the cards in. Plastic slots. You gotta find the right slot. It's hard to find when you're looking at your computer camera. Really, you let your camera trying to do it at the same time, so it's gonna look away, put it down some, put them in, and voila! I can pendulum summon. I got pendulum cards in here. Stargazer and Time Gazer. And just summon Galaxy Knight. Go straight into a slot. Don't know why you want to pendulum summon that outside of an Exceed summon, but sure. And then the same works for the back row, but the complicated part about the back row is it's just like one square piece that only fits so far on your arm. So what I did was, instead of making it 5 cards across, I made it 3 cards across. Reason being is so that I can actually make a box model. Then you guys know about computer stuff, then you probably find that funny for maybe 2 seconds. A box model, pretty much, like it's just a box. Oh, of course, it's just a box. I mean, it's cardboard, but there's the right 2 slots and the bottom 3 slots all work for spells and traps, but then this one over here would work for field spells. And it's not exactly, shown that way because, I didn't exactly mark it in any real specific way because it's all black. But that's just how I have it. And the coolest part about this duel disc is the graveyard. The graveyard is the duel disc. All the inside is the graveyard. Just sort of slide the cards into the graveyard. There they are. They're just in there. But I also made a little doorway on this side. Open up. Out slide the cards. Mind you, it doesn't always work. I still need to tweak that. Yeah. And it has to not work now. Let's choose now not to work. There we go. Sometimes they'll get lost in there, jumbled around. But it's very little space for them to actually get lost in. So, right then, that's the Arc 5 duel disc that I created myself. It isn't the best. It isn't really perfect either. Well, it's not perfect or the best. I don't know. But it works. Always better than the duel disc that I created in the past. This is probably just from experience, or I don't know. Probably just the make of the duel disc itself is because it's more of a box instead of a disc. It kind of holds everything in a more solid fashion, so you can actually get stuff to do what you want instead of fiddling with things for a while before you can actually sit things here and do stuff there. I don't know. I just like the design. I mean, it's just a box. That's all. It's literally just a box with a disc on the end of it. Well, I say disc, but it's a dual disc, I guess. And that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comments any tips on how to actually how to build things any better, I guess. If you like this video, share it, subscribe, whatever. It's all up to you. It's TCG Guy, and I'm out.